Good day. So, how do we reduce the amount of inflammation that we have in our bodies? Well, firstly, we can look at the amount of processed foods that we take in. It's any kind of food that we buy in the store that is already packed in a container or tinned. You can think about it. Grains that's processed, fruit and vegetables that get processed, meats. Yeah, just think about how they sometimes take away all the good ingredients, the vitamins and minerals that was initially present in the fresh product, but it disappears after that process. And sometimes um, additives is included in these products, colorants, flavorants, and preservatives. That isn't always that good for our bodies, and that increase inflammation. The next thing that we can do, of course, is to exercise better. Try to move more like we are trying to do. And then have you ever thought about your quality of sleep? I think sometimes we forget. We think that we sleep well, but if we go and think about it, we must really wonder if we sleep deep enough, and think about how many times in the night you wake up. Something wakes you up. It means that you maybe don't get that deep rest that you need. So it's something to certainly look into, and it's something that I've also realized in my own life. And then something else is that we can eat more herbs and spices that is said to be anti-inflammatory, like turmeric, ginger, rosemary, green tea, and I'm sure there's many more. And then it could be helpful for us to also get quiet with ourselves more often. And for me, it's also part of being quiet with God. And I think it just helps us to just get back to ourselves, and it helps us to not be too worried about unnecessary things around us, because stress also is a big contributing factor to inflammation in our bodies. And then probiotic rich foods is also very good. Recently I heard that reuteri, Lactobacillus reuteri, can be very beneficial for our muscles. And I want to I want to look into that. We must make sure that we take a multivitamin daily, and remember the omega-3 rich foods, and also maybe taking a supplement of omega-3. Your oily fish, salmon, mackerel, pilchards, those kinds of fish that we don't, salmon that we don't maybe eat that often. So maybe it's good to get the supplement. And it's also important for us to maybe be more aware of the things that we might be allergic to. Sometimes we don't realize that we feel very bad and it's a constant problem. And then when you go and look into it and you try to eliminate some items from your diet, you realize, but now you're starting to feel better. So that's something also that we can look into. So today's move, it's actually very close to the previous one. Instead of this way, you're gonna do it this way. So just like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I think It's certainly worth us looking into some of these things that I've mentioned to reduce inflammation in our bodies. We shouldn't think that we must eliminate or add everything all at once, but if you maybe just take a step a day and look at one thing, maybe just one extra fruit or vegetable a day, one less packet of crisps. I'm sure we're gonna go a long way. And feeling better, you know, because if our gut is happy, then we're gonna feel more happy and alive, I think. So have a good time. Bye bye.